Hi, how are you? Hope everything is good with you guys. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. If you are returning to my channel, welcome back and thank you for coming back. If you have not hit that subscribe button, guys, please hit that subscribe button for me. It gets my content out so that other people can see that, and it helps my channel out. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Today I want to do a walkthrough, and this is an older deck, but I don't know, there's something about this that I just love, and I love, books. I love to read, different books, and for some reason I have never read, I've only read one, and this is The Shadow of Oz, a tarot deck, and I've only read one of his, books. So here is the box. Beautiful black box. I love the black box. Hard box. And on the back it says Tarot. A series of symbols that invoke the mystery of the human imagination and inspire connectivity of thought. Oz. Tales and characters from the L. Frank Baum that explore the delight in the human imagination, inspiring future stories and creativity. These words are really little, guys, so I'm sorry. Comics, a storytelling medium where images juxtaposed in sequency, conveying emotion, information, and drama. The Wicked Pack of Cards meets the wonderful land of Oz in this gorgeous full-color deck with art from award-winning comic book talents. These cards were illustrated by different people. So one of them is Derek Robertson, Trina Robbins, Jimmy Robinson, Steve, and I'm going to screw this name up, Lee Alaho, Eric Schanauer, and 13 other stellar artists. The text is by Mark Anthony Matterson, the writer of Dorothy, the comic book series. This is a 2014, and it is by Illogical Associates. So let's open this up, and it's one of those that you gotta kind of pull. So it's just a plain box, nothing big about the box. Here is the book. Nice little book. So let's look at the book. I did want to read you the introduction on here. It has the introduction, the hidden book of Oz, the trumps, the wands, the cups, the swords, the discs, Yellow Brick Road to Awakening, the artists and the cards, further reading, and credits. So the introduction, it says, and I read this and I thought, wow, I'd never really realized this. There is a lot more to Oz than Dorothy and the Wicked Witch of the West. Indeed, The Wizard of Oz was only the first of 14 incredible Oz novels written by L. Frank Baum. The land of Oz is divided into 4 countries: the Munchkins, the Winkles, the Quadlings, and the Gillikins, all ruled over by the lovely princess Ozma, who lives in the Emerald City, where the corners of the 4 countries meet. Deep within each of these countries lies many small villages and hidden kingdoms, where often you're never quite sure if you will be welcomed or condemned. You see, there is a great deal of ambivalence in Oz. Magic can be used for good or for evil. The yellow brick roads may lead you to rescue or to danger. Is bathing in the magical truth pond which compels one to forever tell the truth. a blessing or a curse. Even the villains, such as the Gnome King, are never all bad. Once you've journeyed across the deadly deserts, you will find the Land of Oz, a rich and diverse place filled with unique characters and quaint locations. A rich tapestry to spark the imagination and reflect the reader's own needs, fears, and desires. So prepare to meet Tick-Tock, the Clockwork Man, Johnny Doyet, the Patchwork Girl, the Woozy, and many others who can help you find your way home. David Maxine. So this is different. It's not the Wizard of Oz as we know it. It has the different books and the people that were in the different books and the comic strips. So when I first got this deck, I was like, what are these cards? Because I was thinking, you know, the Wizard of Oz. Well, I was very wrong. So I need to get the different books and I need to start reading them because I think it's going to be really, really fun to get to know the different characters in the books. So here are, let me make sure I got these right here. These weren't, I don't think. Okay, it's a thick deck, guys. Very thick deck. Very big cards. Here's my hand. So they're like a Oracle size card. So here is the first card. Did I show you the backs? Here's the backs. Backs are beautiful. I love the backs. So the first one, of course, we know who this is. This is Dorothy. Dorothy Gale. And it says, Dorothy Gale, a simple, innocent girl of about 12 years old, walks confidently along the road of yellow bricks. She wears a dress of blue and white. She is at the beginning of a great journey and unaware of the dangers ahead of her. She carries a wicker basket, swinging it grandly as she strides forth. What she does not see is that the road before her has caved in. A massive ravine divides the road, and she will surely tumble into it. Her loyal dog, Toto, small, black, and wiry, barks furiously to warn her away from the edge. So they have great little descriptions, and then it has some key meanings, shadow notes, and then it says Dorothy Gale and Toto first appeared in The Wonderful Wizard of Oz in 1900. And this card artwork is by Trina Robbins. Beautiful card. I love it. I love that card. So the next one is The Magician. And the only thing I don't like about these cards is, I don't know if you can see on the bottom, you can barely, they should have done a different font color because you can barely see where it says Magician on the bottom of that. And the one, either they should have done it darker or they should have done it a little bit different color because it blends too much in with the green on this card. So this is the Wizard of Oz. A formal humbug who has learned real magic stands ready to perform his greatest trick. And this card is by Olympia Maxenchens, I believe is how you say it. And these are on the glossy side, guys, these cards. So the next one is the High Priestess. And this is Glinda, the Good Witch of the South. We all know who she is on her throne. She wears no jewelry, but carries a rod bearing the seal of Oz. Divinely beautiful. Her hair is red gold. Her eyes are true blue. Her flowing gown is pure white. Open on her lap is the Great Book of Records, which tells her everything that happens in Oz. The room is dominated by red and white. I love it. So the next one is the Empress. And I am not sure who this is. This is Ozma. Okay. Oh, that last card was by Derek Robertson. Ozma, the Princess of Oz and Supreme Ruler, is on her jeweled throne. She is a queen fairy, but appears to be a dark blonde girl of about 16. She carries her ancient ivory wand with the letters O and Z on the head. On the wall is her magic picture, which allows her to see anything she wishes. The room is dominated by green and accented with silver. And this is by Eric Schnauer. So the next one is, and we know who he is, the Emperor, and that's the Tin Man. The Tin Woodman, it says. Now Emperor of the Winkies. Is on his metal throne. He is nickel-plated and burnished bright. There is a scar where his heart was inserted. He holds his axe as a scepter, the wooden handle having been replaced with gold. The throne room is dominated by silver and gold. And this is by Derek Robertson. Beautiful card. These cards are beautiful. But like I said, I don't know all the characters because I have not read only the Wizard of Oz book. So, okay, the next one is the Hierophant. And this is Professor H.M. Wogglebug, T.E. The highly magnified and thorough educated public educator of Oz. It is a close advisor to Ozma. Here he is at the Royal College of Athletes, making excellent points from the his high school back purple chair. He dresses like a professor should, though there is some question as to what is on his head. The office holds a large number of testimonials, treaties, and tonics. And that card is by Casey Johnson. The next one is the Lovers. Looked like it was upside down to me. The Rose Princess Ozga, cousin of Ozma, grows new leaves as she gazes adoringly at Joe Flies, former soldier of the army of Oogaboo. Behind Ozga are red bushes, blooming red with passion. Behind files are his family books, trees, with several ripe and heavy tombs ready to be plucked. And that's by Steve Lay Aloha. So the next one is the Chariot. I love the two lions on here. And I love in the center, it says OZ, so it has Oz in the center. A green carpet magically unfurls towards us across the deadly desert. Crossing on this impossible bridge is a war chariot of Ozma, Princess of Oz. She holds the reins that guide the hungry tiger. Her left hand steed and the Cowardly Lion on her right. She has conquered the impassable desert. Now she is ready to conquer whatever lies beyond. Beautiful. And this artwork is by Ray Snyder. So the next one is Justice. And this is TikTok. The Copper Clockwork Man has opened his innards to reveal his gears, which grind exceedingly small. He stands in the royal palace of the Emerald City before a wall relief depicting the Sword of Oz. And this artwork is by Eric Schnauer. The next one is the Hermit. I love this Hermit card. Look at the colors in that Hermit card. Love it. This is the Shaggy Man, a vagabond with a wild beard and tattered clothes. He has been outside society for years. He enjoys his travel and the wisdom he has gained. He marvels with the love magnet, which glows as he holds it out like a lantern. This omega-shaped object flames blue-green with potential in the stormy dust. I love that card. And this is by Derek Robertson. And it also tells you the book that these came from. Like the Shaggy Man first appeared in The Road to Oz in 1909. So that's really helpful if you want to read the book or if you didn't know who that character was. So the next one is the Wheel. I love that it has the Scarecrow, has the Tin Man, the Lion, and the Toto, I believe. So this one says, we are highly in the air, looking down on a hot air balloon of the Wizard of Oz as it rises towards us. It has snapped its ropes and spins out of control. Far below, Dorothy's friends race round and around, over and under the ropes. High and low, they search for a way to stop the spinning, to gain control of Dorothy's disappearing ride. But it is out of their hands. The balloon turns and rises and rises and turns. So this artwork is by Ray Snyder. So it's Toto, the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and the Cowardly Lion first appeared in The Wonderful Wizard of Oz in 1900. So here is Strength. Love it. Dorothy Gale, in the middle of her journey, embraces the mighty lion. She wears the white finery she was given in the Emerald City, as well as her silver shoes. Her forehead still bears the mark of the Good Witch's kiss. They are in yellow Winky country, according to the sand under them and the mountains in the distance. An iron fence rings this area, one that can keep the lion in. If he had his way, he would keep leaping for escape. But Dorothy calms him, leans on him for friendship, and counsels patience. This card is by Gaz Grutsky. And Dorothy Gale and the Cowardly Lion first appeared in The Wonderful Wizard of Oz in 1900. So next is the Hanged Man. And we all know who he is. We have the Scarecrow. I love that water there. I love Love that card. Crossing a mighty river. The Scarecrow has gotten his red barge pole stuck in the mud and then gotten himself hanged on the pole. The raft with his friends flows swiftly downstream and he is alone. His expression is as ever pleasant and open, showing no concern. This card artwork is by Derek Robertson. The next one is Death. Vast fields of flowers lie before us. All around are dark woods. In the distance is trimmed green grass. A figure with a wounded leg cuts the vegetation down. What catches our eyes, though, are the scarlet poppies, brimming and violated scents. And this is by, artwork is by Giles Crawford. Remember the poppies put them to sleep? Temperance. So here's Lurline. A fairy queen notices the isolated land of Oz and decides it would make a fine fairy country. The winged goddess pours her comics magic from cup to cup, judging just how much fantasy she needs to inject into this isolated land. And this artwork is by Drew Edward Johnson. And Laureline is first mentioned in The Tin Woodsman of Oz in 1918. Next is the Devil. It looks like an elf, kind of. Roquat the Red, the Gnome King, squats on his stone throne, deep underground. He smokes his great pipe, the ember glowing red, smoke wreathing his face, entwining in his beard and rising above his head. He smiles a wicked smile, his joy from the misery of others. Prince Alvardo and the queen of the royal family of Avar, despondently chained to each other at the base of the rocky throne. Their royal finery is degraded and in tatters from the journey underground. And this is, artwork is by Jimmy Robinson. The Gnome King first appeared in Ozma of Oz in 1907. I love the history of this, too. I love this. This is the tower. The massive cyclone raises the home of Dorothy Gale high into the sky above the arid Kansas plains. Lightning strikes the tiny farmhouse at the top of the stormy, steely column of the wind and rain. Tiny crows in a distance. People are tossing about in the unrelenting storm. And this is by Amamic. Sorry guys, my nose itches. The Star card. I'm not sure who this is. This is Polychrome, the rainbow's daughter, pours out a flagon of water which shatters into mist. The light from the steady shining star radiates through the mist, causing tiny shards of rainbows to form, but not yet enough to get her home. Yet she still dances on beside the river of beauty in eternal hope. And this is by Greg Esponenza and Moose Bowman. And this first appeared in The Road to Oz in 1909. This is the moon card. I love the moon. I think that is so cool. Eldritch darkness seeps through the western lands of Oz. The moon is a crescent in the sky. Wolves howl in the darkness. Crows caw from the hills. A giant black bee crawls uncannily out of the mist. The two towers of the castle of the west are in the distance, glowing in the wan moonlight. There may be a path leading there, but in this misty gloom, there is no certainty. And this is by Chandra Free. And the Witches of Oz first appeared in The Wizard of Wonderland. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz in 1900. This is the Sun card. Button Bright, a very young boy in a light blue sailor outfit, rides the wooden sawhorse. The eyes of the sawhorse are like knots, not eyes. Even though he is tumbling back, Button Bright laughs with delight. We see the sun high in the sky watching over him, over the walls behind the boy, in the fertile fields of Oz. Illusory sunflowers conceal and reveal the faces of women. The boy is safe inside the wall. The boy is watched over and safe. And this is by Gilles Crawford. The wooden sawhorse first appears in The Marvelous Land of Oz in 1904. So next we have Judgment. I love this. Get all of them. All are called to Princess Ozma's birthday. Everyone is invited without exception. In the main hall of her royal palace, they all stand to give her an ovation, old friends and new. They rise from their tables. The amazing denizen of the land of Oz. All these queer creatures clapping in celebration of their ultimate ruler. And this is by Eric Schnauer. Ozma's birthdays first celebrated in The Road to Oz in 1909. The next one is the World card. And there's Dorothy Gale. Has completed her journey and is a true princess of Oz. She stands astride the multicolored map of Oz, the deadly desert circling her. She lifts her chin with pride, ready to perform her greatest trick. A girl of 13 years, she no longer needs the protection of the Good Witch's mark. She is with her friends, and she is home. And this card was by Jimmy Robinson. So then we're going to be on to the Wands, I believe. Let's see here. Yep. So here's the Ace of Wands. I'm not going to read all that I read for the majors. I'm just going to show you these cards. This is Glinda. And this is The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, 1900. The card is by J. Fabrez. Fabrars. Something like that. Two of Wands. This is The Guardian of the Gates. And the artwork is by Gaz Gretzky. The Three of Wands. This is Hoot the Wanderer First appeared in The Tin Woodsman of Oz in 1918. This is by Cora Thompson. The next one is Woozy. First appeared in The Patchwork Girl of Oz in 1913. The Lavender Bear and the Little Pink Bear first appeared in The Lost Princess of Oz in 1917. This artwork is by Eric Schnauer. See, I've never read those books, the ones they're talking about. Never even knew they existed. Here is The Scarecrow and the Fighting Tree. The card is by Greg Espinoza and Moose Bowman. I love that card. The Six of Wands. Turn the page here. This is Oscar Zoroaster Padrig, Isaac Norman Henkel, Emmanuel Ambrose Diggs first appeared in The Wizard of Oz. I probably didn't say those names right. Jim the Cab Horse first appeared in Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz in 1908. This is by Gills Crawford. The Seven of Wands. The Cowardly Lion. Gats Grutsky did the artwork. The Eight of Wands. The Army of Glinda and the Good. This was by Corey Thompson. The Nine of Wands. Hammerheads first appeared in The Wonderful Wizard of Oz in 1900. This artwork is by J. Fabres, or Fabars, F-A-B-A-R-E-S. The Ten of Wands. And it's Uncle Henry. And this is by Amamic. Next, we have the Page. Page of Wands. And this is Trot. And appeared in Oz, in The Scarecrow of Oz in 1915. The artwork is by Eric Schnauer. The Knight of Wands is the Hungry Tiger. First appears in Ozma of Oz in 1907. The artwork is by Ray Snyder. Next is the Queen of Wands. This is Scraps. First appeared in The Patchwork Girl of Oz in 1913. Eureka first appeared in Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz in 1908. This card is by Greg Espinoza and Moose Bowman. This is the King of Wands. This is T Hoochoo. First appeared in TikTok of Oz in 1914. This is by Drew Edward Johnson. Never heard of that one. Never even heard of that book. Okay, next we're on to the cups. The cups. So here's the ace. The Love Magnet first appeared in The Road to Oz in 1909. Giles Crawford. The Two of Cups. Queen Gloria and Pawn first appeared in The Scarecrow of Oz in 1915. This is by Gaze Gretzky. Or Gaz. That's a beautiful card. Oh, I keep knocking these little bells, guys. Okay, the Three of Cups. Three Adepts first appeared in Glinda of Oz in 1920. Eric Schnauer. Never heard of Glinda of Oz either. I'm going to have to get these books. Definitely. The next one is the Four of Cups. And this is Bungle. And first appeared in The Patchwork Girl of Oz in 1913. This is by, artwork is by J. Fabars. The Five of Cups. Kiki Aru first appeared in The Magic of Oz in 1919. This is by Olympia Maxenches. And I'm probably screwing these names up, guys. I'm sure. The next one is The Emperor's Garden. And that is the Six of Cups. First appeared in The Road to Oz in 1909 by Corey Thompson. Seven of Cups. Oops. This is Lang Wittery. First appeared in Ozma of Oz in 1907. The artwork is by Ray Snyder. The Eight of Cups. Queen and So Forth first appeared in The Tick-Tock of Oz in 1914. And this is by Giles Crawford. Look at the colors in there. Beautiful colors. The next one is, it's BOQ, book. First appeared in The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. And the artwork is by Gaz Gretzky. I don't remember him in The Wizard of Oz. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Ten of Cups. I love the rainbow. The Munchkins. First appeared in The Wizard of Oz in 1900. Paul Gulacy. The Page. Betsy Bobbins. First appeared in The Tick-Tock of Oz, 1914. This is by Ray Snyder. And it tells you more about, like, it did. So, I mean, if you get these cards and you can read more about it. This is The Frogman. This first appeared in The Lost Princess of Oz in 1917. And this is by Eric Schnauer. The Queen of Cups. The Good Witch of the North. The artwork is by Giles Crawford. The King of Cups is Captain Bill. He appears in Oz, in The Scarecrow of Oz in 1915. This is Greg Espinoza and Moose Bowman. Or Bauman. So next we're on to the swords. So we have the Ace of Swords. This is the Wizard's Sword. First appeared in Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz in 1908. Olympia Maxenchens. Passim. First appeared in The Scarecrow of Oz in 1915. This is artwork is by Corey Thompson. Three of Swords is the Tin Soldier in Chop Fight. First appeared in The Tin Woodman of Oz in 1918. And the artwork is by Gaz Gretzky. Four of Swords is Unk Nuki. First appeared in The Patchwork Girl of Oz in 1913. The artwork is by Corey Johnson. The Five of Swords. Chop Fight. First appeared in The Tin Woodsman of Oz in 1918. The artwork is by Eric Schnauer. Six of Swords. The Frogman in Keiki. First appeared in The Lost Princess of Oz in 1917. Giles Crawford. Seven of Swords is Ojo. First appeared in The Patchwork Girl of Oz in 1913. And the artwork is by Ray Snyder. Look at that one. The Magic Dishpan first appeared in The Lost Princess of Oz in 1917. Gaz Gretzky did the artwork. Beautiful card. The Nine of Swords. This is the King of Bunnybury. First appeared in the Emerald City of Oz in 1910. The artwork is by J. Fabars. The Ten of Swords. These are the Winged Monkeys. And the Tin Woodman. And the artwork is by Olympia Maxenchens. The Page of Swords. Jelia Jamb first appeared in The Marvelous Land of Oz in 1904, or possibly The Wonderful Wizard of Oz in 1900. This is by Giles Crawford, the artwork. The Knight of Swords Bellina. First appeared in Ozma of Oz in 1907. Gaz Gretzky. General Ginger. First appeared in The Marvelous Land of Oz in 1904. Ray Snyder did the artwork. The King of Swords. Love that yellow. Just makes that card stand right out. The Army of Oz. Derek Robertson did the artwork. Okay, so these would be the pentacles or the discs. So here's the Ace of Discs. The Wishing Belt first appears in Ozma of Oz in 1907. This is Derek Robertson. Did the artwork. The Two of Discs. Johnny Dewitt first appeared in The Road Up to Oz in 1909. Eric Schnauer did the artwork. The Three of Discs. Oh, beautiful. The Gump and Jack Pumpkinhead first appeared in The Marvelous Land of Oz in 1904. Gaz Gretzky. I love that card. That's beautiful. The next one is King Cruel. He first appeared in The Scarecrow of Oz in 1915. The artwork is by Corey Thompson. The Five of Discs. There's Aunt M. And the artwork is by Amamic. The next one is Glinda. And Sir Dick and the Fatheads first appeared in Glinda of Oz in 1920. Giles Crawford did the artwork. Seven of Discs is Jack Pumpkinhead. He first appeared in The Marvelous Land of Oz in 1904. This is artwork is by Corey Thompson. Here's Dr. Pitt. First appeared in The Patchwork Girl of Oz in 1913. Rob Wilson did the artwork. Beautiful artwork. The purples and those greens. Wow. King Reynard the Fourth. And he appeared in The Road to Oz in 1909. The artwork is by Corey Johnson. Here is the 10, and that's the Emerald City. And the artwork is by Gaz Gretzky. The next one is the Page of Discs, and that's Tiberius. First appears in The Marvelous Land of Oz in 1904. The artwork is by Giles Crawford. The Knight of Discs. Oops. If I can get it up. There's Toto. And we know Toto appeared in The Wizard of Oz. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz in 1909. The artwork is by J. Faberys. The Queen of Discs. There's Aunt M. And this is artwork is by Eric Schnauer. And the last one, guys. Sorry this is such a long video, but I wanted you guys to know about this deck. This is Uncle Henry. And the artwork is by Ray Snyder. These cards are beautiful. The only qualm I have about them is that the names of them on the bottom, if you guys can see, are so light that you can't even read them. I wish they would have had a different font or even done it darker on that. But other than that, this deck is absolutely wonderful. And then it talks in the book a little bit about the Brick Road to Awakening. And then it has some questions and answers on layouts. And then it has a description here of who did what cards of the artwork on the cards, and then further reading. So, I mean, this is an absolutely beautiful deck. I love it. When I first got it, I was like, what is this? Because I guess I never realized that there were so many books that were written. So I guess I'm going to have to get these books, dang it, and I'm going to have to read. So I hope you guys like this. If you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button for me so I can get more videos out there to you, because that is how they rate that and my likes. So hit the like button if you like this, and we want to get more content out there, and we want to have our little channel and our have everybody so that we can get in and do some more stuff. I love you guys. And I hope you like this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you guys are returning to my channel and have not hit that subscribe button, please hit that subscribe button for me. I would so appreciate it. Love you guys. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Until next time. Bye.